Okay, I was like, breathe in, breathe out, right? I feel like I'm gonna forget how to breathe. Hola everyone, my name is Karelly Ramirez. If you want to say the English version, my name is Karelly, or I also go by Ellie. This is my first video on YouTube ever, and I'm really excited. Well, I'm like, okay, hold on. Okay, this is not me. Okay, just so everyone knows, I'm kind of nervous, so I feel like I started this video like, oh my god, hello. That's not me. Okay, let's be real. I'm gonna start again. Just 1, 2, 3. Hello everyone, my name is Karelly Ramirez, and today you will be learning a little bit more about me. Yay! I still don't have the budget for like cool sound effects, so you just bear with me, right? This is more of like a sit down kind of video. You know, I'm sure that the more content I put out there, it's gonna be a little bit more like legit, but right now I'm just kind of, you know, just learning, getting comfortable talking to the camera, right? Well, anyhow, so I thought that for today's video, I would share with you, and I'm kind of glad I did that, just so you can like start getting to know me. That's who I am. Today, I will give you 5 facts about me, just kind of like some quick, you know, here and there things that perhaps it'd be interesting for you to know. First of all, I already said my name. My name is Karelly Ramirez, and the English version is Karelly, or you can call me Ellie. I also go by that. You know, it's very common that people are like, what? And I'm like, you can just call me Ellie, which is kind of surprising because even when I go to Starbucks, like, you know how people mess up like the easiest names? I was like, finally, I'm gonna have a name that people are like they can write on a cup, and I still get like Eli, Elia, and I'm like, what? But okay, anyhow, that's another story. So I was born in Monterrey, Mexico. I just transferred to the US about 2 years ago now, I think. Just quite a bit ago, and I started my pre-med degree over here because I was in medical school back in Mexico. I was gonna start, but then I was like, forget that, I'm moving to Portland. Why? I don't know. I just kind of woke up one day and I was like, I think I'm moving to Portland. And you can ask my best friend for this, okay? She was the first person I called, and I told her, hey, I'm moving to Portland. Why? I don't know. So anyhow, I am a chemistry undergrad in Portland, and I'm also interested, like I'm like 80 to 95%, that's a big leap. I'm like 95% into a physics minor, just because if you're a chemistry undergrad yourself, you know that a lot of the classes we take are very similar to those in a physics major. So, you know, I think I need like 2 more classes and I become a physics minor, and I'm like, yes, like, can you imagine like saying chemistry and physics? It's like, you're super cool. Many people don't think that, but you know, I think it's cool, so whatever. And so that's where I'm at right now in school. One of the things that I wanted to talk about a little was like one of the first instances that things that got me into chemistry, because I know that a lot of people back home, you know, if you're watching this, which hello, hola, que raro. I was enrolled in medical school, and then I came to the US and I started my pre-med program, and then I was like, actually, I think I like chemistry better. And I just think that it's not that there's no chemistry in Mexico, just so you know, like there's plenty of careers in chemistry, but it wasn't what I was looking for. You know, I really wanted just like the pure chemistry classes. And even talking to like teachers in high school, they just told me like, oh, you know, the programs we do have here are kind of like just more intertwined with like engineering and this and that. So I couldn't find what I was looking for, and I was more than happy to do medicine. But, you know, then this opportunity presented itself here in the US, and I was like, yes. And I'm sorry about all the cars, you know, I really wish I had a bigger budget, but as you've seen in my pictures, this is my room, this is my apartment, so it's kind of very laid back, okay? This is very casual science. So the first instances of why I became interested in chemistry, and I even want this to be like a whole another video of its own, it's just like, I think it's the experiences that I had with my teachers. When I was in like elementary school, I was really bad at math. I'm still not really good at it, but I was bad. Like, my teacher yelled at me bad, and I think that's what kind of like made me think I was stupid. I was just like, I suck at this, and that kind of just went through all my years until college. You know, I was just like, I suck at math, and I would fail classes because I was just like determined that math wasn't for me. But then I had this teacher called Mr. Romo, who was also my crush. Like, you had to know him, okay? Please don't judge me. But so he kind of like I just remember him telling me once when I stayed after class, you know, to like him have explained something to me. He was like, never let anyone get in the way of what you want. And I think he just kind of became my favorite teacher. And then I just started liking chemistry a lot after that. I mean, he was kind of cute. But I was 15, so, well, was I? I don't know. Anyhow, so then I started getting more into science, and I actually started reading about Schrodinger's cat. And I was like, wait, what? Like, how can it be both alive and dead? Like, that just doesn't happen. And I started reading more about it, and I was like, excuse me? Like, how can this be a thing? Like, you cannot do this to me. And I just started getting more and more into it. And the more I read, I was like, holy crap. Like, there's this whole different perspective and truth to the world that I was not even aware of. And I think that just kind of got me. And then when I was in high school, I took IB chemistry, and that was really fun. I didn't stay in the whole program, but I remember having a lot of fun, and then, you know, the naming the organic molecules and all that. So I was kind of a nerd. But I mean, like a cool chemistry nerd, I guess. Anyhow, so that leads me to number 5, which is why I want to make YouTube videos. And I know this video is like all over the place, and you're like, what the heck, like, why does she talk so much, why does she look like 20 different directions? And it's just because, like, I'm really new to this. It's something that I never really thought I would do, but ever since I've lived in the US, I've realized that social media is huge over here. And I think that ever since I moved out of Mexico, the growth that social media has had over there too is just like I'm just amazed. Like, I see friends, or I see like just people from my hometown, and they have like 20K followers, and they're like getting sponsorships and traveling, and I'm like, what? Like, all of this because of a picture? And I think that if it only took me reading about Schrodinger's cat and like making a career out of it, and like studying chemistry and making all these like discoveries and potentially like new products in the world, maybe I can get someone else's attention too. And I think that nowadays we have to like just make use of all the social media that we have, because they're our main platform, and just make science appealing. So I'll try to post a video every week on different science topics and like science major college lifestyle kind of stuff, like how to study, what apps do I use, you know, like what books do I read, or just simple like tips and tricks that I use for my everyday college life. And well, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to make sure that I got out there, and I almost like, it was my duty to say hello to everyone after I've been receiving a couple of Instagram messages and meeting some amazing people in the way. I went to New York a couple weeks ago, which is something that I'm going to record about soon. But yeah, so hopefully you can subscribe to me, and you can send me topics that you want me to cover, or just like products that you want me to explain to you. I did a demo on sunscreen a couple weeks ago. If you want to go see that on my Instagram, I'm going to talk about climate change. So just stay tuned and send me any questions you have, and I appreciate all the support and everything. So thank you. I think I'm getting like a, like, should I do this? Like, should I just run? Should I delete my account and never come back? Oh man, that was really hard. I just want to make a small introduction and who I am. Why am I talking to a camera? Like, am I just lonely, or am I just lonely? You know, like, maybe. Not recording.